Shalom and Gemar Chatima Tova. And anybody else that's there. Just kind of here. And not here. Come on. Well, anyway. Beth, Shalom, Gemar Chatima Tova. Don't have time to do that. Okay. Hine matov. Hine matov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov u'manayim 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 shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, hine matov. La 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 la. Hine matov, hine matov. La 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 la. Hine matov manayim. 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 שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד. And guest, Shalom, no, it's Marvin, hi. Should have known. How good and pleasant it is for all of us to dwell together in unity. So, Gemar Chatima Tova, Marvin. This is the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Shema. Shema Yisrael. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai alone. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot, and be holy before your God. Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai our God is truth. Mi kamoka bailim Adonai, mi kamoka nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot, o sefele, mi kamoka bailim Adonai, mi kamoka nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot, o sefele, Who is like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? O God, you are a consolation to your creatures. For in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we're comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say. Matov. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. And Susan Nigigi is here, and I think today I need comforting too, so I will comfort you if you will comfort me. How's that? I'm so sorry about your sister-in-law. I'm glad if my words are comforting you, and I understand, but I lost a friend. I didn't know it. She died in June, but I only heard about it today, and I am just not all here. So I need help from everybody tonight. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah, ve'amad yivrakirutei ve'amlik malchutei, ve'chai yekonu v'yom yekonu v'chayid kol beit Yisrael, bagala uvizman karib v'meru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lam me'amaya yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei kodesha b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekemata damiran be'alma v'meru amen. Thank you, Beth. Thank you very much. Actually, I've lost a few friends this week, and it's kind of, oh well. The Avot, the Imahot, the Amida Adonai, שפתי תפתחו פי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Kasadim Tovim ve'Konei Hakol, ve'Zocher Kastei Avot ve'Imahot, u'mevii geula livnei bneihem leman shemo ve'ava. Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol, atah rav lehoshia, morid hatal. Nekakeh chayim v'chesed, mekayei hakol berakamim rabim. Somek noflim verofei kolim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mikamoka bagevurot, umidomelak, melek meimit umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah li'akayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai mekayei hakol. Yes, that is the best way. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me to. Okay, please, let's take this moment and say our own private prayers from our hearts. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel יתגדל ויתקדש ברבה, ועמד יברקלותי, ויבניק מלכותי, וחיי חור ויומי חור וחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי וישתבח ויבא ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ברכו לעילא מן כה לעילא ולעילא מכה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונקמתה דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובורתון לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו Okay. Chris, her name was Chris Moore, and she was tiny. She's a little person, had very curly hair, and so did I. We both had really super curly hair, and I started, I don't think it was last summer, it probably was last summer I started. Whenever it got really hot, I could just throw my head under the faucet, and it would come out. People would ask me if I'd had it pruned. I said, no, this is just what it does when I get it wet. Seriously, I mean, I straighten my hair, so. And Chris, she told me about a hairdresser in the neighborhood that did. She said she called her the Queen of Curl. She was part of the chorale here in our community. She joined the. We had a kind of an offshoot of that. The performance workshop. She was also, I believe, in what they called the Good News Singers, which I was not, because it was all, well, you know, some stuff that I think my community, knowing me, would probably have found my belonging to the Good News Singers antithetical to what I do. I don't think so, but that's just how people think. I'll try and find some pictures. I don't know if I have any. I may. I'll ask around, but she died in June. She died of a disease that has afflicted my own family. And it was the kind of disease that is inflicted upon people who well, it's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's something that you do to yourself. At any rate, and so we shared each other's stories about stuff like that, and we really kind of bonded, and it didn't take very long. We were pretty close for a while, and then she'd disappear, and I said, "Were you sick?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Are you going to be okay?" And she said,
Chris was the daughter of one of our pastors here in my community. Not the same one whose wife recently died, but a Lutheran pastor who retired, and his wife has Alzheimer's. But Chris became a part of the community, and she was she was a little dynamo, and I loved her for that, but I knew what her disease was, and I knew that it wasn't good. I could see it in her, and that was the bad thing. So I ran into the pastor today at CVS. That's an idea. Thank you, Beth. Beth is saying we should make a fundraiser. That'd be cool. That would really be cool. What I was going to read today, I'm not going to read. So it's just an unusual day, and she's in heaven, and she's not hurting, and she's not being hurt by things. So when he told me today, I asked him, and then I called him later. I said, Gil, could you tell me what time of day she died? He gave me the date, but he says, I don't know the time. He said, I'll have to ask her son. She died in Reno, I guess. When the coronavirus hit, she must have gone up there. And at least she was with family. And it's tough. Something happened here. Marvin? No. Okay. Gosh, thanks, Beth. You've really given me an idea, and I'm not sure how to funnel the fundraiser. I'll get back to you, okay? I think I've got your text stuff, so I can contact you through that. Enough, anyhow. All right, the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגעים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We rise to our duty to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One, exalted, who spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר
ושמו אחד בנאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. On that day, Adonai shall be one, and God's name one. We're grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you've been planted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. My list includes Chris Moore's family, Gil, Rowena, I can't think of her sister's name, and her son, their whole family. Jacob Blake and his family, Menachem ben Menashe. All COVID-19 victims, Amy Handley, Batia Malka Bat Perel Chaya, Alan Bennett, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Shalom, Chana Bat Shendel, Dana Glazer, and Susan Igigi's sister-in-law, I don't know her name, but your whole family. And Amy, yes, okay. I think I said Amy. I don't know where she is. Is she here? She hasn't said anything, if she is. She told me that she would be here with her pony, but and we would say Sherechianu, but she's just not here, I guess. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. And Amy is here. She's on the other page. No, her pony's not standing yet. Abrao is here. Love to see you, Abrao. Thank you. She said one of her classmates died yesterday morning. His name was Jean Abate. In fact, we used to live on the same street. Okay. Mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. No, she doesn't need to be in the building. She's not Elvis. She's here.
here. She is in the building. She's just on the other page. But she's here. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick in body and in spirit. And now the mourner's Kaddish. This is an interesting day. This is an interesting few days, actually. So, Amy, you lost your friend. You're praying Kaddish for Jean Abate, or Abate, I guess. It is my mother's yard site, Cam Harding Knight. Friend of mine named Irene, it's her father's yard site, Bernard Cohen. My friend Chris Moore, 17 Sivan, 5780. And a woman that has been a good part of our community for many years. She had an amazing voice. I gotta say, it was untrained. She couldn't read music, but she had a lyric soprano voice, and she loved. Thank you, Marvin. We're also praying for Frances Johnson. She loved opera, and she could sing opera. She learned it by rote. And she wasn't always in the right rhythm, but you didn't care because she had this lovely lyric soprano voice. It floated, and it was incredible. She grew up with my husband, in a way. She was actually my husband's sister's best friend. And we didn't know what had happened to her. A few months back, she disappeared. Apparently her daughter placed her in a place that could take care of her. She had developed an immune deficiency syndrome, and I guess that's what attributed to her death. She died on the 16th, last week. We are also remembering Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all the COVID-19 victims, all the victims of racial injustice, including Breonna Taylor, who is going to make a kippah that says, Lo tzedek, lo shalom. And I told my husband that, and he said, what does that mean? I said, no justice, no peace. And he said, oh. Are you doing that for someone? I said, I'm doing that for me. And Marvin is saying Kaddish for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, for Jerome Wagner, for Roxanne Blumen, and Terry Merrill. If you are observing yahrzeit, or even if you're not observing yahrzeit, if you're just in mourning for everybody else's sadness today, please join me. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabba, Ve'alma Divarach Yorute, Ve'amlich Malchute, V'chayechon V'yomechon, V'chayed Kol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala V'isman Kariv, V'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam Olam Me'al Maya. Yitbarach V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitala, Shemei Kudisha, Barichu. La'ela u'la'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata. Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imaru Amen. Ose Shalom B'Romav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'Imaru Amen. I don't know what you mean, Beth. I'm going to close with the angel blessing because right now I think I need angels. Susan needs angels. Yes, no, I'll get back to you, okay? I'll text you later. Amy needs angels. We need angels today, right now. May our right hand bring us closer to our godliness. May our left hand give us strength to face each day. And before us may our vision light our paths ahead. And behind us may well-being heal our way. I see what you mean, thank you. All around us is Shekinah. 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 Message to someone, to Amy. Okay. Thank you all for being my wings tonight, my Shekinah wings. And by the way, Beth, I copied what you said, and she said, yes, you are. I copied it to her, and she said, yes, you are. She helped with the Kaddish, and to supplement all of our grief tonight. Well, hope to see all of you again tomorrow. I hope I can come to Rabbi Blaine's Shabbat tomorrow at some point. I don't know. It's difficult for me because right at that time, Bob usually fixes dinner for me. So I kind of check in and check out and check in and check out. I can't always be there. Anyway. Shalom. Gamar Chatima Tova.